Alright guys, so today is going to be a little bit of a boring and very unpleasant day. I have to prep for my colonoscopy tomorrow, and so what I'm going to do is obviously not going to show you guys the prep. That would be disgusting and very unpleasant, but I'm going to take you through my day-to-day, and hopefully, you know, after the colonoscopy tomorrow we get some news about what's going on. Just to update you guys, essentially what happened was my doctor had ordered a calprotectin stool test on me, and normally on a calprotectin stool test for somebody with ulcerative colitis, the inflammatory markers would be very high because I'm going through an active flare-up. And so the calprotectin came back and my inflammatory markers were normal, which would normally mean something very good. But the problem is that I am still expressing symptoms. I am bleeding heavily, I'm anemic, and my inflammatory markers in my bowel are low. So the doctor's worried that I have a stricture in there. And what they need to do is they need to go in and they need to test for malignancy. I've had ulcerative colitis now for over 12 years. Actually first expressed symptoms when I was still in the Marine Corps. And, you know, at this point they worry about the onset of cancer. So I'm obviously a bit nervous about this. I'm very positive. I don't believe that the situation could be that dire, but it is a bit nerve-wracking, so to speak. So I'm spending today, before I start the prep, just writing, getting some projects in order and things like that. And right now walking my little friend Piper here. So, you know, again, this series is just about showing you the reality of what's going on with this disease. I know there's so many people out there who suffer in many ways worse than I do. There are people out there who are dealing with so much worse than I am, and I'm so grateful and blessed to be living the lifestyle, the active lifestyle that I have. You know, just hoping for the best here, and I'm hoping that this series is giving you guys a bit of hope and a bit of a feeling that you're not alone if you're suffering from this type of thing or anything else. So let's get on. All right, it's time to mix up my little unholy cocktail of preparation for this colonoscopy. This is the worst part of a colonoscopy. The actual colonoscopy isn't so bad because they give you some cold drugs, but the prep sucks. So let's get started. Disgusting. It's so bad. Can't stand this. Oh my God. All right, it's gonna be a rough 2 hours. All right, just enjoying a little bit of tea with some Care by Design cannabis, and it's a 1-to-1 THC to CBD combo. Get a little bit of relaxation going on. All right, so I got through the entire gallon of Go Lightly, and today's the next day, and gonna head over to the VA in about an hour and a half to get this colonoscopy through with. I can't stand colonoscopies. I've had like 15 of them, and the prep just sucks. I'm cold, I'm hungry, I'm tired, and yeah, I just want this thing over with. So looking forward to it.
Yeah, Anaya with an A. 4904.
Administration officials who testified before the Intelligence Committee, including Lieutenant Colonel Alexander
You ready?
S.
Ready.
Smithman,
We met
who is the
anesthesia.
Director for Ukraine
Dr.
on the
Galera is
National
going to make sure
Security
you are
Council,
out.
and Jennifer Williams, the
Yeah.
Special Advisor on
You
Europe.
won't see all that. That's yeah. It's all inflamed there. Yeah.
He's got the movie going.
All right, so the verdict is that I am experiencing severe ulcerative colitis, and at least it's not a tumor, so I'm happy about that. And so now we're going to move on with other forms of treatment. We're going to move from the 5-ASAs to the biologics. So till next time. All right, so it's the day after, and I want to tell you guys a little bit about what I learned. Essentially, I've been on prednisone for the past few weeks at a really high dose, and even though I'm on prednisone, my body is still highly inflamed. So the doctor's really concerned that normal drugs aren't working anymore. So I've been on Lialda for a while, which is a 5-ASA. They switched me over to prednisone, and even the prednisone, which is supposed to have superior anti-inflammatory qualities, it's supposed to shut down everything. That's not working. So that means I'm kind of in a conundrum here, and that means we have to step up the medication. So what they're going to do is they're going to put me on biologic infusions, and essentially what those do is they'll bring down my immune system. It makes you more prone to infections. It makes you more prone to catching things, but it's a better trade-off than losing my colon, which I don't want to have. Don't really want to have an ostomy. I know people live great lives with ostomies, but I really want to keep rolling jiu-jitsu. I really want to keep doing some of the things that I enjoy doing. So I don't really want to go down that route. So we're going to go down this route. Luckily, I am covered by the VA. If I was not covered by the VA, I have friends who don't have insurance who have this disease. It would be, something like $3,000 or $4,000 a treatment. So luckily, I'm 100% covered. I can say that God's been looking out for me throughout my life, I believe, by leading me to the Marine Corps, by giving me the privilege and honor of serving, and by allowing me to be able to take advantage of the healthcare that comes from being a veteran. So I'm very, very grateful for that. And it's just onward and upward. I'm not going to stop. I won't let this disease beat me. I can't cure it. There is no cure, but I'm not going to let it get in the way of me being who I am and me accomplishing what I set out to accomplish here on this earth. So that's the video, guys. A long, boring video, but I hope it was informative, and we'll be back at you soon with some more entertaining content from the Warrior Soul podcast and this story, Life with Ulcerative Colitis. I'm Chris Albert, and I'm out.